What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your man Chaz Ellis, and this is the segment I like to call Story Time with Chaz Ellis. As y'all know, it's a time I like to tell a story from my life, kind of let y'all know how things go in my life, so that you could use that to maybe help you out with something that's going on in your life. Um, this was right after I got out of college. I talked to a friend of mine. He got out of college like 2 years. He'd just been out of school like 2 years before, or whatever. And he was like, I think it was like 2 years before. Anyway, his dad had given him some money to start a lawn care service. Lawn care service was not doing so well. It was kind of whack, right? He was struggling. But he said he came up to me, he was like, yo, right now I'm struggling with this lawn care service, but if you was to come in and help out, I think I would do a lot better. Because I feel like it's on the come up. So I was like, well, I really don't like working with friends or working for friends, but at the same time, he seemed like he was a pretty intelligent guy. He was a cool guy too. I was cool with him. We were friends. So I was like, all right, I got you. So I started working with him. And I was working for sales for his lawn care service. Like I was, going out. I was that guy that goes out and harasses people about buying lawn care service. So anyway, I'm harassing people about buying lawn care service, and he's a terrible businessman. But we start selling a whole lot of lawn care service, so we were actually doing pretty decent. But I really didn't like the hours, and I got another sales job offered to me right after that. That was way better, way more money. So I told him, I hit him up, I was like, yo, I'm about to leave this job, unfortunately, because I do have a better job offer where I can make more money. He's like, oh man, my business just getting off the ground, bruh. Man, I can't believe you would do your boy like that, man. We homeboys, man. We friends, man. The fact that you would do a nigga like that is cold, man. How you gonna do your boy like that? You gonna do your boy like that one time, man. Come on, man. Stick around for your boy. Please, man. Come on, please. Please, brother. Come on, man. I got love for you, man. We go way back, man. Back in the day, man. Remember, man, we used to shoot hoop together, man. We were open. You do me like. So I felt bad, right? So I was like, all right, I'm going to stick around. Even though I got another better job, I'm going to stick around because we are friends. I told him I would help him out. He was kind of making me feel bad about the situation. I felt kind of like a jerk, like I was abandoning him. He was like, man, you leaving me hanging, man. You messed up. So I stuck around. Anyway, lawn care service started doing really, really well. It pretty much it got on like autopilot, basically. Because we had so many repeat customers, because the people that he had working for him, the dudes that did the lines and stuff, they were good, man. They did like a really good job. So anyway, he got these people working with him. They did a really good job and everything. Like I said, started making money off of this lawn care service. He wasn't really paying me that much more, but I mean, he was giving me a little bit of increase. Anyway, some dudes came along and wanted to do like a merger with him, like make him part of their, I guess, lawn care service conglomerate. They basically wanted to buy him out, but he was still gonna stay on, but like kind of like a franchise, I guess. So anyway, he hits me up. So I heard about it from some other people. He didn't even tell me about it right away, but some other people told me. So he hits me up and he was like, yo, dog, look, man, these people basically buying out my company and I'm not going to be able to keep my sales staff on. Because they want to do things their own way and they really got their own sales department. So unfortunately, I'm about to let you go, but, we're still homies. You can hit me up, call me anytime. And I was like, fuck you. I was pissed. I was actually want to punch him in his face because I was like, I've done a good job. I've helped you get on. I was going to quit for a better job, and I didn't do that. And you get an opportunity, and all of a sudden, all this, I'm leaving you high and dry, we boys, all this kind of stuff. We go way back. We were shooting hoop together. All of that go out the window because you got a better opportunity, and you don't even care. You ain't think nothing about what you're going to do with me. That didn't even matter. So I was mad at the dude. He told me this over the phone, too. So I was mad at the dude, man. I was talking to my dad, so I went over. I was actually gonna whoop dude's ass. I was gonna whoop his ass. So I went over and I talked to my dad. I was like, man, this dude, I sacrificed a good job to try to hang out with the dude, try to help him out. You know what I mean? I didn't want to leave a friend high and dry. Yada yada yada. And this dude played me like this, man. I'm about to bust. Man, when I see this dude, man, I'm gonna put the 2-piece on him. So anyway, my dad was like, for what? And I was like, cuz I just told you the story, Dad. You ain't listening, man. What's wrong? He was like, how you gonna get mad at that dude? You're a grown man. You had an opportunity to get a better job, making more money, and you stop doing that and you put yourself in this position. Now you mad at him? He basically told you what he was about. You had a better job, a better opportunity, and he said, don't take that so that you can help me build my business because that's what's best for me. So he already told you that he felt like what was best for him was the most important thing, and you basically told him that that's the same, that you felt the same way. You sacrificed your happiness and your goal to roll with another dude, and now you mad. He was like looking at me like I'm the dumbest person on the planet, and I ain't got no reason to be mad at this other dude. He's like, y'all agreed that his future was more important than yours. So I just kind of sat back. I was kind of mad at my dad a little bit. I ain't saying that to him because I really didn't, I really wouldn't try to whoop his ass. That wouldn't have gone the way I wanted it to. So anyway, I was kind of mad at my dad. But at the same time, I was like, I really got mad at myself because I was like, I played me. And I told that story to tell you this. You don't owe anybody your happiness. You don't owe anybody your dreams. Because the type of person that's going to tell you to mess your own situation up for them is the same type of person that's going to abandon you whenever they get a better opportunity or whenever things go their way. And people will do everything in the world to try to convince you that screwing yourself over for them is the right thing to do. I mean, some people do it in relationships where it's like, I can't believe you gonna walk out on me and your child. I'm not walking out on nobody. I'm just trying to be happy and make my life better. I can't believe you gonna take my kids from me. I'm not trying to take anybody from you. Visit them every day if you want to. I'm trying to do what's best for me and best for my life. I can't believe you're gonna leave me with all these bills. After I put all this time and effort into you and energy into you, you're gonna leave me by myself. That's cold, that's wrong. See, you ain't shit. A real nigga, a real man would stay around and be with his family, okay? You know what I'm saying? You would stick with a woman through thick and thin if you was a real man. And then you hear all of that, and you selfish, girl. You selfish. You just selfish. You hear all that and then you stick around and waste time out of your life and waste opportunities that came along that could have made your life a little bit better. And what does this person do? At the first sign they can find something better or things go well for them, they ain't thinking about you. The same person was like, I was with you when you was broke. What? You gonna leave me? I was with you when you was broke. So? You ain't making me happy now. You don't owe anybody your happiness. I don't care what they did for you in the past. I don't care how cool they was. I don't give a damn who they are. I don't care if that's your mom, your cousin, your uncle, your brother, your kid. I don't care who it is. You don't owe anybody your happiness. Your first goal, your first duty in life is to get you straight. Because otherwise, you can't help nobody else. How you gonna help somebody else from the poorhouse? When I lost that job, I was broke. So whoever I was going to try to help out, I couldn't help out. The only person that was succeeding was somebody who was not my ally. And he was talking about we wasn't going to be friends or nothing no more if I quit that job like that. We ain't cool now. If I see him, I really want to punch him in his face on sight. So we still ain't cool. So all I did was waste time out of my life, money that I could have made, and to try to help somebody out that I'm not even cool with. Who, as my dad said, he already said, what I need is more important than what you need. And I agreed with him. So I ain't got no reason to be mad, really. At anybody but me. So I'm just giving you that information to give you the advice to let you know, look, when somebody basically tells you to screw yourself off for them, at the end of the day, they don't really care about you. They care about their own happiness. Whether it's in a relationship, a friendship, or whatever. when you don't owe somebody your happiness, you don't owe somebody your dreams. I say it like this: your happiness should never be the currency to pay for your relationship or your friendship. It should never cost you that. It should never cost you your dreams. It should never cost you your goals. And anybody who wants that from you really don't care nothing about you. They care about themselves. And the first chance they get, they'll jump ship. Once again, it's your man, Chaz Ellis. Hopefully I was able to help. Make sure you hit me up on Ask Chaz Ellis on Facebook. Make sure you also hit me up on the Chaz Ellis Project website. Check out the Chaz Ellis Ratchet Report. That's going to be dope. That's going to be out. It's going to be all kind of little crazy news stories and stuff y'all might want to see. So check that out. Also check out the Chaz Ellis Project channel on YouTube. Once again, it's your man, Chaz Ellis. And make sure you like and subscribe. And share these videos with other people. You know other people need to see them. Share. Peace.